focus on stuff here.
So the issue we're running into here is that the grinder's not grinding through the asphalt as quickly as we were hoping. It's taking way too long. The machine seemed to have slowed down. So we're doing a shutdown, and we're going to check the teeth on the drum to make sure that they're all okay.
Defrosted, huh? Check and see if it's got teeth. No, you're losing them. Already lost one. Got something going on in the center.
Yeah, this ain't gonna fucking work, guys. Holy shit. Fucking took the fucking hole.
Yeah, that one too. There's something in the center hitting. Problem.
Ah, that one's fucking going all the way.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just, it was going all the way down to the whole fucking bracket.
Yeah.
Bracket's gone, bracket's gone, bracket's gone. It looks like
So here I've lifted up the grinder so we can look underneath and get a better view of what's going on.
Holy shit.
Man, it took the fucking whole everything off. It just grinded it down like it was fucking nothing.
So what we've got is the base, the pot that holds the tooth, and the tooth are all gone. It actually wore and left a island of asphalt right in line where you can see the rubbing on that drum. You can see the temperature on there right there.
I don't know if it's the shitty fucking bits, cheap bits.
So at this point we just packed it in, went and got rid of the grinder, and spent the rest of the day just wrapping pipe.
Look at the pots. Asphalt. Hey, there's a perfect groove of asphalt right down the center of the ditch. I don't know, maybe a pot popped off or something, I don't know. out what's gonna happen now.
Yeah, I mean, it's not only
Oh, all the pots.
It's more all the teeth off.
Yep.
Fucking hangers.
Yep.
It's fucking done.
Yep. And they just got done fixing it.
So here you can see our solution was to bring out a Vermeer trencher. It wound up really being beneficial because we found out that the underneath the 12 inches of asphalt, which was really old and hard, was another 2 feet of line treated AB, and it was like concrete, and it was much better that we brought out the trencher. The trencher did very well in the project.
We're going to need
You'll
2
see
lines, one for
later on how we just chewed right through it.
Yeah, well, not for center, but you're going to have to, Andy, we need to figure out 2 lines, one off this edge and one off that edge for the track line. You know what I'm saying? Because we're going to have to move over, because we got to cut it twice.
You're just gonna fucking dip down to wherever it's fucking at. It's in the show. It's in, you're gonna start grinding on it, right?
Yeah. But the machine, remember, the machine's got to be square. Otherwise, you know, because it's so long, when I turn, this goes away from that trench line. It swings out. So, you know, if there's no trying to wiggle it straight. It's either it's straight or it's not. Yeah, it is.
It's a fucking beast.
Suck?
Well, I got both.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, where's the factory one? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have the shoulder and everything for that.
Yeah, they're designed specific for those holes. Yeah. I like the cables.
I don't know if he has the whole machine up, you know? He can raise the machine too.
Yeah, the track, it's got self-leveling, so you can, yeah, no, I remember all that crap. Hands are freezing. Left my gloves in the freaking truck. This is gonna go fast. I got you. Drop.
Making sure you get proper measurements from the edge of your plates where you're going to be cutting to the edge of your track.
You lucky bastard.
So that way you can paint your track lines out and get the right cut. These machines are so long that it's really important that you get them straight when you first start your cut.
Is that the 36-inch pad? Is that the widest one?
No, it's not 36.
What is it?
We go from tooth, right?
No, yeah, whatever the widest point is. Hey, you got a wider one sticking out over there.
We're just gonna have to.
We got to find the widest pad.
So we got this measurement. 290.
Well, I think we're gonna have to go off that tooth right there. And it looks like there might be a wider, you know, that plate up there's pretty wide.
It's gonna be that too.
Yeah. Good. I can come up if you need to. Right there. That's wider? Okay. So write that down. Go ahead and write it down. Here, and get this.
So making sure you have a thorough conversation with your ground man, make sure everything's clear in the process of what you're going to be doing, and making sure everyone else knows exactly what needs to be done.
Yeah, but you don't want to go all the way up to it. You want to leave it a little bit, right?
You know what we're gonna have to do? No, you know what we're gonna have to do twice? Cut 10 feet, move over. Cut 10 feet, move over.
Yeah,
Cut 10 feet, move over.
That's what I was starting to talk to him
Because these
about.
tracks are going to go in the hole.
No, I know. That's what I was starting to talk to him about. And I was like, dude, you understand that we have to double dip? You're going to have to, it's going to be whatever it is here. Right under your ass.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's how it was when we would come in. Remember? You couldn't go too far in.
Because it left that big pile of shit too.
Well, and remember, you have this. Leak, right? It's backfill. The force main. Force main's right here.
Yeah, I said we're 10 feet off of it. They moved it over a little. This is the old line, Andy.
Looking at it right
Yeah, this is our old center line.
Yeah, you're still fucking, your weight's gonna be on it.
Yeah.
What was right, okay, 290.
We're only going 2 feet deep.
Okay.
And there's the light bulb
We're
moment.
not trenching this thing with it.
Right. I think that's what it was. That's what it was. Like, we're not going all the way down. We're only
Yeah.
going 2 feet deep.
But
Okay.
the thing I'm worried about, Andy, is when I move over, one of the trenches is going to go in the hole.
Leave it up.
Leave what up?
Your track or your
track.
blade?
Yeah, that's the problem, because the machine's not wider than 5 feet from inside to inside. It needs to be, you know, almost 9 feet wide to be able to straddle and go back and forth.
Or else you're gonna do this and start digging.
Or the edge is going to cave off with the weight of the machine. We're going to run into a lot of issues we got to deal with.
Well, let's trench 10 feet, jump back, see what we can do.
So we need to get the 2 lines painted out where the track line's going to be. We need to get at least, you know, 100 feet marked out.
Let's go.
So if you ever get the pleasure of running one of these things, you're going to need earplugs and a headset, because it gets loud in these things and it shakes like all hell. And there's a lot going on. There's a lot of switches, toggles, gauges, and everything. You gotta watch and maintain, looking at pressures, making sure your depth of cut is right, so you're watching. You can see me slapping the controls, making sure that the throttle's all the way up and that the track speed's all the way up. And then the track speed can actually be adjusted through a dial that's on the dash, on the lower dash, that allows me to increase or decrease the hydraulic pressure on the tracks, allowing me to change the speed in inches per minute. The solution for being able to get the trencher back over the trench was shove everything back into the existing trench, move the machine over, track over the filled in hole, and then start our second cut, and then we'll bring the excavator in and excavate all the way down to grade, removing all the chips and offhauling those separately. How you can tell when you're really connected with your labor or your ground man is when you can have an argument with your hands to each other without ever saying a word to each other. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this little trip into history for me. Enjoyed making this one. I got to see a few things that I did wrong, a few decisions that could have been made sooner, could have ended some arguments with my ground man. It's cool to go back and see some of these. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. I need it. Hit the little tinker bell for notifications so you can get updated when I post new videos. Alright guys, thanks a lot. See you later.